Counting down to first pitch in Miami tonight. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. On a humid night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to the Sunshine State. Miami, Florida, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 1 of this 3-game series is set to get underway, as it'll be the Washington Nationals taking on the Florida Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What will be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, the first thing I always do when I come to the ballpark is check out the pitching matchup, and we have a stellar one here. Both of these guys are capable of working deep into the ball game, so it's possible the team that knocks the other's starter out first will come out victorious. Let's see if that plays itself out.
All right, Dave, thanks, and we'll hear from Hud momentarily, but first, Majestic brings us our starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals.
And Josh Willingham is what you consider to be a good, solid, everyday regular. He could have a say in this one.
They'll square off against a young pitcher who already has a no-hitter to his credit, right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Into the box stands the leadoff man, Lastings Millage, and we are ready for baseball. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
And getting this guy going is going to be a real key if these guys want to turn things around.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here's a swing and a bouncing ball for Ugla at second base. Throw on to first, in time, one away. Our umpires for tonight's contest, behind the plate, the veteran Wally Hughes, Charlie Sawyer, the crew chiefs over at first, Doc Bryant is at second, and Mike Marquez is over at third. So one gone now for Christian Guzman. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What are you waiting for, amigo?
We got him right where we want him.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no shot for Hermida. This is a foul ball. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball, 1-2.
And that's a good two-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And Helms will just get to the bag himself for the out. So two are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, that thing's really moving sharply at the end.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Love to get another strike here and head for the dugout after a perfect opening half inning.
just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Just starting things out here in South Florida. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few two-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now, these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Calm down now.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard but foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for Zimmerman. It's extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he took him all the way to 3-2, and he knows he's got to throw a strike because he doesn't want to walk him, so he just sits on this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Josh Willingham will stand in for the first time here.
Josh Willingham.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Came up to the plate hacking at that one. Like the aggressiveness.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Willingham watches that one miss, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
Let's go! Here we go!
Hit hard, but foul. Misses, ball 2.
Oof, 94 on the outer paint. Tough.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. In the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. But fortunately, no advance. Full count offering on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Starting lineup for the Marlins looks like this.
And Pudge Rodriguez may be winding up his career, but his bat is still lively. Don't overlook him.
They'll be opposed by a man traded from Florida in the offseason, left-hander Scott Olson. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. Ball one. Now here it comes. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
2-0 right out of the gate. I'd make him throw me a strike.
And the Olsen fastball is hit on the ground for Zimmerman at third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Cody Ross will be the batter. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Well, we're going to have to watch where he's missing with that fastball. If he keeps leaving it up, he's going to run into trouble going forward.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a one-out hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Manny Ramirez steps in now. Lined up the middle, and Manny is going to reach on a base hit. And the tag's there from Zimmerman. He's out at third base.
Yeah, trying to get aggressive and take third on the single, but that's going to prove to be a bad decision.
Dan Ugla will step in now as the National League's leading hitter coming in. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with two away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
The 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
Marlins, all right, guys!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Let's go, pitch. 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 Let's go, pitch.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Foul ball!
Runner at first, Manny, the pitch. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's no run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Nick Johnson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Nick Johnson.
And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike one.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Let's go, ball.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And this is what you call giving a guy something to think about 1 and 2. They may come right back in on the hands.
Fouled back. And this is taken inside. Boy, that looked pretty darn good from up here, but it's full now, 3-2. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leadoff man retired here, and he's been awfully resilient out there recently. A record of 3-1 in his starts this month.
So the leadoff man gone now for Elijah Dukes. First pitch coming. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
And this is fouled straight back. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. There to take it is Ramirez. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. Jesus Flores will get his first opportunity now. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that. And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Looked to me like we should be 1-1 right now.
Go.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Didn't have much choice on 2-0. He had to challenge. And when you leave one out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Anderson Hernandez will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Let's do it, you guys. Come on. Let's do it.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Jorge Cantu will start things off in the bottom of the second. And a ball, 1-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Gotta bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Reel 'em in, Marlins.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And when a guy like this lets 2 go in a row, you know he's looking for something else.
Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed as Cantu cannot make contact there, and there's one away. So the leadoff man retired here, and that will bring up Jeremy Armida. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And he could get that average up over 300 if he could come through with a base hit right here.
Do this.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Go now, Jeremy.
The pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good eye that time by Armida as the count evens at 2.
Let's go now, Jeremy.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Wes Helms will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
All right, Marlins.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Time to turn it loose now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Scott Olson is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Scott Olson.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now.
And now you can't look for a pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Scott!
3-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. Leadoff man retired now for Lasting's Millage. Line hard to the left side, but foul. And he lays off for ball one.
Got to look to try and slap that thing the other way.
You're killing me, Blue. That ball wasn't even close.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
Swing the bat, batter.
Oh, and he rips this one to first. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
And this is what he has to do more of. If that pitch is away, take it to the other field. He's been pulling a lot of balls this year, and his average has suffered because of it.
Christian Guzman will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
Now a hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Matt, you can't hit a ball much harder than this, but they've got him aligned perfectly in the infield, so he's got nothing to show for it.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Get the easy out.
Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
Let's go, guys.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners going. And they won't get Millage. He's in there with a stolen base.
It's not often that runners will challenge Pudge, but a good jump that time allowed him to get in there in front of the throw.
And that's over 2-1.
Ah, boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Pudge Rodriguez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Oh, that was awesome.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And Pudge lays off 3 straight. Don't see that too often. It's 3-0.
And now in a 0-0 game, you'll happily take a leadoff walk here.
Yeah, Marlins!
3-1.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. On to jam him that time, but he's able to fight it off to keep the at-bat alive. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Anibal Sanchez will get his first shot at it here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
Let's go pitch. 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 Let's go pitch.
And this is lined softly to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Pretty good discipline there as a pitcher to hold it back.
The 2-2 coming. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and at the plate is the young shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Ah, and that might be the kind of call you get when you're an all-star. That looked to catch a lot of the plate.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Foul ball.
swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. Cody Ross will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he'll throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First offering on the way. Runner goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Boy, and perfectly located right there.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So 2 on with 2 away, and here comes Manning. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And this is certainly a key at bat here in the early going.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. The 1-0 to Ramirez. In the dirt, but a nice play there by Flores to keep it in front of him. And it looks like they don't want to give in to Manny here. It's 3-0.
And this is going from bad to worse. He's about ready to walk the bases loaded now.
Come on, Florida!
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
And now this becomes a big pitch, especially when you're struggling with command.
Pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, "Quit walking, guys. Let's go."
Dan Ugla will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And this is a huge early test right here.
Comes set, now the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This would be a big pitch if he could get him here and keep this game tied.
2 out, bases loaded. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And he'll turn and try to jump throw to first. And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
And he needs one more big pitch here to get out of this thing.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking awfully erratic out there right now.
Marlins! Yeah, baby!
And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Florida's out in front, 1-0. Josh Willingham, try it again, set down on strikes his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
And let's see if he can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. 1 away now for the left-handed hitting Nick Johnson.
Nick Johnson.
Let's get the K!
First pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it.
All right.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball is out of here. So it's a solo shot for Nick Johnson. Number 14 on the season, and as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Here we go.
Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Jesus Flores will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Nail it!
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Hermida will put this one away for out number 2. Anderson Hernandez will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Come on, sit him down!
First pitch coming. Right there for strike 1.
And now if you can get this guy here, you'll be in a position where you'll have the pitcher leading off in the top of the 5th.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And this is definitely the guy to go after because you'd love to make the pitcher be forced to start things off in the 5th.
Sanchez coming up on pitch number 71 so far. Lined into left center, and that's a base hit. Scott Olson will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Let's get out of the inning now.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Jeremy Hermida will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Lays off 1-0. Down the line, but this will kick foul. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Turns on one and rips it down the line. And Johnson takes it to the bag himself for the out. Wes Helms will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. 1 out, nobody on. And that finds the target, 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dukes is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now Pudge will get his shot at it with 2 gone and the bases empty. Line hard into left. And that's in there, base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. This guy's no slouch up there, and he comes through with a solid single here.
Anibal Sanchez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. He waits, now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1.
And he's thinking, yeah, you'll call that a strike when I'm at the plate, but not when I'm on the mound.
Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
And he's probably saying, You're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in is Lastings Millage, the center fielder.
Bring the cheese!
And he takes ball 1.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Ah, quit your begging.
Come on now, let's go.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And he hasn't walked anybody the entire game, but he's down 3-0 right out of the gates here this inning.
Bring him up!
Here he comes on 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Christian Guzman will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Look into Pudge now, the 1-1. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third.
Wait.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And here we get a look at his pitches by inning to this point in the contest. He's at a total of 81 right now, so that count's starting to creep up just a little.
One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and digging in is the young third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. And he goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it as this is out to deep center field. Ross is back, though, and he's there to put it away, 2 down. Josh Willingham will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, and when guys start missing up late in the ball game, it can sometimes be a warning flag.
Late swing as this is laced down the line, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. Home half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
One and one.
Yeah, they tried to see if he'd go up the ladder and chase that same pitch again, but this time he thought better.
Here's the 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Sign of a good leadoff hitter here, really working that count.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Cody Ross will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And the pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
And that misses 1-1.
And this crowd's fallen into a bit of a lull here in the middle innings.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. They're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
So now with 2 gone, we'll see Manny hit with the bases empty. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Dan Ugla will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Might have just been looking at one there, because that's the pitch he can normally handle.
Come on, Marlins!
Both teams with 6 hits so far. He's ready now. The pitch. And there's ball one. Swing hard liner to left center. And this is into the gap. Extra bases for Uggla. Now Millage will fire this one in off the wall. Jorge Cantu will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's had to work quite a bit out of the stretch tonight. It just seems like he's been in constant hot water.
In there, 1-1.
Whoa, that may have been his pitch right there.
Lined into left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. In to score now is Ramirez. And he will get in there at the plate ahead of the tag by Flores.
Went up to the attic to get this one. That ball was way up in the zone, but he's able to whack it to left field for a base hit. Nice top hand.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring forth the youngster, Jeremy Hermida. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike. 1-1.
Come on, Jeremy.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
And after those 3 straight hits, you can see he is not the same out there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, 2-2.
And they still just can't touch him here. He's set up for another punch-out.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Let's do it 3 times, baby.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Dukes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Marlins on top, 3-1. 6th inning coming up, but before the Nationals come to bat, let's take a look at our in-game box score as presented by the folks at Upper Deck. Nick Johnson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now the first pitch. Ball 1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with 1 bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
Hey, sit down.
Now a curveball, and he pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Elijah Dukes will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Kill the inning right here.
toward the alley in left center. Ramirez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Jesus Flores will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a foul ball straight back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Down the line, but this is a foul ball.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And he's done a good job of getting ahead of the hitters, but that's when he starts nibbling. So that's why his pitch count is so high.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Anderson Hernandez will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Pack some heat.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set, now the pitch. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. That's in there, base hit. Ronnie Belliard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Your attention, please. Attention to Washington. Ronald
Get through.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
Belliard awaits the 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Ooh, and he needed that
Come on now, let's stop him here.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Ugla for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Marlins lead it 3-1. And before the Marlins take their cuts, it's time once again to check out our in-game box score. Jesus Colome will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jesus.
Wes Helms will dig in, 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
And he's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
And the 0-1 sent on the ground for Guzman at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So with the bases empty and one away, in stands Pudge Rodriguez. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0.
Looks like it had him fooled a bit, but it couldn't hit the target.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Anibal Sanchez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
And with 2 outs, you gotta throw strikes to the pitcher.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. He keeps going after pitches he should be letting go.
Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch-out.
And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 3-1. Lasting's Millage will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here it comes.
Let's go!
Ball 1.
And that's pitch number 100 right there. I don't know if he'll have enough to get through the full 9.
Ball 2 now.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And a strike on the fastball. So from 2-0, it's 2-2 now.
And is this dude a statue up there? That's why you bring the lumber, amigo.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Hermida, and that's out number 1.
Still a ways to go, but he's looked good so far as he chases his 6th victory of the year.
Christian Guzman will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And that misses for ball 1.
And he's only given up 1 run so far, but here in the 7th, you have to be alert for signs of tiring.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And there's out number 2.
Well, he's really pitching well to this point. The only blemish was that 4th inning home run. Other than that, he's been downright masterful.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in. He flew out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Just a perfect spot for that fastball.
Sliced down the line at first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. Florida's out in front, 3-1. Hanley Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a big swing there as this is sent high and deep to left field. And I don't think this park or any other will hold that ball. That one is gone. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead. Cody Ross is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Manny Ramirez will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not struck out so far.
Come on, Florida!
Now the pitch. Ball 1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And that misses 2-2. And Manny takes a big cut at that one, but comes up empty, so he's a strikeout victim here. Dan Ugla will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
U-G-G-L-A, 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 U-G-G-L-A.
And here's a fastball called for strike two.
And now I wouldn't put this thing anywhere close.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 4-1. Josh Willingham will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Willingham.
Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0.
Man, is he gonna need some ice tonight? He's at 110 pitches now.
Bring this guy up!
And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0.
Ah, come on already.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
Hit hard, but just foul, and that was just about extra bases. Hit hard, but it is just foul, so he'll have to try and straighten that out a bit.
Come on, swing the bat, batter.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hit hard, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Nick Johnson will dig in. He doubled his last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And he's starting to get those calls now on the mound.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
And even though he's spinning a gem, he's still going to need to avoid that home run ball, so location is still going to be important. Here
he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. In a few steps is Manny, and he takes care of it for the second out. Elijah Dukes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah!
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Helms will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Marlins lead this one 4-1. Jason Bergman will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for Washington, number 57, Jason Bergman.
Jorge Cantu will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Let's go, guys!
Here it comes. Now a bullet to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Jeremy Hermida will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he goes the other way with it as this ball's hit high and fairly deep down that left field line. And that's off the left field wall. Long throw to third. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, this ball just keeps carrying and carrying, and you can see it cling off the wall out there, and he never breaks stride as he hustles in with a triple.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. And here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Pudge Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Johnson, gets him, 2 gone.
Well, this is a tough play for a catcher because he's got to worry about hitting that runner heading down the line. But he makes a good, strong throw here.
John Baker will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here.
Let's go, Marlins!
And this is ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And this is a team that will not be content with what they've got. They'd like to make this a 5-run lead if they can.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Yeah, almost the same pitch, but this one was a few more inches inside, so he doesn't get that call.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. Florida's out in front, 5-1. New pitcher set to go now. It's the young righty out of Texas A&M, Logan Kensing. Jesus Flores will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And here in the 9th, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
Wait.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And man, has that been a good pitch for him tonight.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Slowly hit to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Anderson Hernandez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. And a fastball that's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Willie Harris will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Washington, number 22, Willie Harris.
Now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And you wonder, sooner or later, when is the big hit gonna come?
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Lasting's Millage is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him. But he let a pretty good one go by there.
Go get 'em!
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Get him out!
2 outs here with a runner at third. And they try to get the free-swinging Millage to chase, but he holds up. It's 1-2.
And a collective exhale from this crowd.
He's set. Now the pitch. Washington, good night.
These guys really played their hearts out tonight here in front of their home fans. They did a little bit of everything, and when you play together as a team, good things are usually going to happen.
And fellas, as always, there are a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, Dave, I think the guy you see here is most deserving of being our upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you can see a couple of hits, including an important home run, and he really supplied the difference in this game as far as I'm concerned.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and Rex's Hair, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 5-1. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.